And that nickel over there.
You did?
Yeah.
What are they worth?
Well, if it was a three-legged one, it'd be about $5,000.
Is that right?
What do
you mean three-legged? There's a
1937, I think it is. It's a three-legged. When they minted them, the leg went off at the front, so it was a three-legged buffalo.
Oh, is that right? They put 3 legs on?
Yeah.
By mistake, or was that intentional?
Well, I don't know whether it was intentional or what happened, but something did. And there's only 3 legs on the buffalo. 2 hind ones and one front one.
And now what do they got? 4?
3. Or 4, yeah.
4 now.
Most all of them are 4.
All right. Well, Jack, I wanted to read this. We have this words of wisdom that were on your wall here in your house. Jack, what's your last name again?
Seneff.
Seneff. S-E-N-N-E-F?
S-E-N-E-F-F. Sen. S-E-N. E-F-F. F.
2 F's.
Yeah. Seneff.
All right, 1 N, 2 F's.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
81.
81. So you're 16 years older than I am.
Wow, my golly.
Well, that ain't that much older, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm 65.
Yeah.
So I found this on your wall today, and I'm going to read it to everybody. It says, "Youth is not a time of life. It is a state of mind. Nobody grows old by merely living a number of years. People grow old only by deserting their ideals. Years wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. Worry, doubt, self-distrust, fear, and despair, these are the long, long years that bow the head and turn the growing spirit back to dust. Whether 70 or 16, there is in every being's heart the love of wonder, the sweet amazement at the stars, and the star-like things and thoughts, the undaunted challenge of events, the unfailing childlike appetite for what's next, and the joy in the game of life. You are as young as your faith, as old as your doubt, as young as your self-confidence, as old as your fear, as young as your hope, as old as your despair." That's terrific. And you know what? It's so ironic because I had this feeling I was supposed to come to Crestone.
Yeah.
I was in Boulder, and I come out here every year, and it's been growing, this sense of I need to go to Crestone for some reason. It wasn't clear to me what the reason was. Like, I thought, oh, you're going to meet some girl, right? Because that's always been my thing, and I always like very romantic person. And I'm always looking forward to meeting someone. Then I realized I got here, we would kind of walk around, and we go to the different spiritual centers, and we have dinner, and we do this, and we do that. And there was some girl down at the cafe there last night, and she was talking and talking. And I realized, no, I don't think so. I think this is about Jack.
I wonder how come.
I don't know. But I'm seeing myself in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I only got another 15, 16 years, and I'm going to be sitting in your shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your life is as good as mine's been.
Well, there you go.
I have a good life. I've had a real good life.
You see?
I lost my wife.
When?
This will be 3 years in April. And she had Alzheimer's. It was pretty bad around here. She'd get up and says, "Well, I got to go to work." I said, "Well, are you going to go to work today?" And she says, "Well, I'm going to the Elks and go to work." So she was a manager of the Elks in Alamosa. And she finally got so mean in a way that she had to be on oxygen, and she had macular degeneration of her eyes.
Yeah, my mom's got that.
And then she, well, one day I says, "Well, let's go to Truth the Consequences and stay the winter," because it was too cold up here.
Truth the Consequences, New Mexico? Yeah. Okay.
And so we got a trailer and went down there and stayed for 6 months. And in that 6 months, well, she got mean down there one day and says, well, I got to go to work. And I said, honey, you don't have to go to work. And she picked up her air tank and said, I'm going to work, and give me one of them right here on my cheek. And I told her, I said, look, hon, I'm twice your bigger. I could just really hurt you if you didn't watch out. And she says, I still got to go to work. So I let her go, and so she walked down the road a ways. I went and got her picked up, went down and picked her up. Says, hey, you want to ride, lady? What do you mean, lady? I belong to you, don't I?
She'd forget everything.
Well, she didn't really forget most of it, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I put her in the veterans home down there in Due to Consequences. She stayed there for just about 2 years, and then she just kept going downhill every day.
Yep.
Finally, goodbye.
Yep. That must have been pretty hard on you.
Well, I knew that she was going to go and all that, and I was already in the mood that she was going to leave me, you know, because she already did, in a way, go into the home. Right. And then when I got her, I just had her cremated, and she wanted to be taken in an airplane and flew over.
Like her dust, maybe?
Yeah. And then if you fly over with her in the urn, you know, just take a PVC pipe and just stick it in there and stick it out the window, and it just goes whoosh, and it's gone. And then that's what she wanted. And her son was supposed to do it, but he decided he didn't have time or something. So